Saw you walking by today, with the sunset in your eyes. I couldn't find the strength to say what was running through my mind. 'Cause you looked beautiful in the sunset glow, in that sunset glow. You looked more beautiful than anyone I know, than anyone I know.
So how did we first meet? Well, I was in Lincoln for state track. One of my students had made it to track, so I was gonna go watch her, and then I hadn't seen my friend from college, Erin, in a really long time. She lived in Lincoln, so I was like, hey, can I come stay with you, and can we have a girls' night and just hang out? And she was like, sure. And then when I got there, she was like, okay, so I know you had planned on a girls' night, but I have this friend that I work with, and he's really cute, and I'd marry him myself, like, if we weren't such good friends, but I want you to meet him. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't bring anything really for a night out on the town or anything like that, but she convinced me, so we went out to eat. And then she was like, well, we're gonna have to go meet him, because he's not gonna come, like, meet us at a bar or anything like that. Like, we're gonna have to go meet him where he's at. And so we went to this kind of dive bar to see
Ken's Kegs.
Yeah, to meet Alex, and he was just there shooting pool, having a good time. So we walked in, and it was just pretty organic from there, I guess. But
Yeah, that's Jen's side. My point of view is her friend Erin, who's a mutual friend I worked with. So she kind of was like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's coming to town, and she showed me a picture of her. I said, oh yeah, she's cute. And so I went out to the bars that night, Friday night, to play pool, and I contacted them. I was like, you guys should just come out, and they came out and walked through the doors, and I turned around and saw Jen, and fireworks.
it's our most memorable life experience together. What do you think?
When we go to Louisiana and we did that with our family.
That is so true. So we took a trip as a family down to Louisiana to see Uncle Jeff, Aunt Becky, and the girls with Grammy, and it was a great experience as a family.
And I liked it because we got to go to this little baby pool, and it had like little baby alligators in it, and we got to hold them all together.
Yep.
That was fun. I feel like that's a good
And we got to
feeling.
feed big alligators too.
Yeah, we did with the hot dogs.
Yeah, those guys were big.
I think like moving too. It's
Yeah.
been pretty memorable, buying a house and moving as a family has been really memorable. Stressful, but
Yes.
very memorable.
Everyone did a good job during the move. Do you remember the first time that we met each other? We went to Valentino's with Grammy and Grandpa and Grandma Drea and Grandma Jenny, and you wouldn't stop holding my hand. You only held my hand the entire time.
Yeah, I always thought that was weird too. Like, I'd never introduced Olivia to anybody that I had dated
You remember that?
before. And
No.
yeah, we got together as a family, and I brought Alex along, so he pretty much met everybody all at once, including Olivia, which is a lot with my family. We can be kind of loud and silly, I guess, and she was just all about Alex that day. And usually she's all about Mom, like, no, Mom needs to help me with this. Mom needs to help me, and she just wanted Alex's help, no one else's. And
Helped me make popsicles with food coloring.
Was it just the bonding that
Yeah.
me and you do a lot of crafts together?
make potions. And
We do a
stuff.
lot
Yeah,
of.
when we like make my Valentine's koala box.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was cool. We do a lot of crafts together, fun art stuff.
You ended up falling for me. And to this day, I don't know how. I think about it constantly. I promise I won't let you down. But when I asked, you told me yes. To be in mine forevermore.
How did I propose to Jenn? I knew in my head, I had the ring and everything, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make her think that I'm gonna do it. You know, so we went out. I was like, get all dressed up. I'll take you girls out. So we went to our favorite restaurant and everything and did the whole 9 yards where got appetizers, good entrees, dessert and everything. And so Jenn was kind of thinking, oh, is this where it happens type of thing? I don't know what she was thinking, but I was like, all right. She might be thinking that it's gonna happen now, but it's not. So after supper, I'm like, let's go to Yanni Park and climb the tower. It's beautiful up there and everything, perfect spot to propose. But you know, we just got done stuffing ourselves with food, and Yanni Tower's pretty tall, so
And it was cold.
I was breathing heavy.
And it was cold.
So
And it was really cold.
it was chilly. So it didn't happen there. So I was like, all right, let's just go home. And at this point, I think Jenn was getting kind of like aggravated because 2 perfect opportunities to pop the question and it didn't come. And I got Olivia a ring first to make sure that it's okay to, you know, marry mom and everything. And so I gave Olivia her ring and I said, go upstairs and tell mom that you got your ring and tell her to come downstairs. And so she ran upstairs and told mom, and mom came downstairs, and I proposed at the bottom of the steps in our house, surrounded by our family and our 2
Dogs.
puppies. When did I know Jennifer was the one? Well, that was right away. She walked through those bar doors and I turned around. Fireworks went off behind her, and you know, she was beautiful and everything. So I knew right away, and then we talked for a very long time, pretty much like every day. And you know, so like Jenn not only has the looks, but she's got the brains and the morals, and she's just all around great.
When did I know that you were the one? I would say really early on in our relationship, because like the first time we met, you were like, I love you, and I was like, no you don't. But I kind of was just like intrigued by it, I guess, or I was like, okay. Like it was kind of like a big word, I guess, right at first, but then I think within our first few times of really spending a lot of time together, I remember driving home from Lincoln and I was like, I need to call my mom, like I want to talk about this guy with her. And I wanted to tell her that I loved you, but I knew it was still pretty early in our relationship, and so I just kept dancing around it, just like, I really like him, I really, really like him, like it's just a feeling, you know, sort of thing. And so I feel like I knew really early on I wanted to marry you, that you were the one for me.
What's my favorite thing about Jenn? Well, I like that she's so caring to everyone, like not just to her family. She's caring, and she's like truly a great human being because she wants the best for everyone. And I'm not really like that. If I don't know you, honestly, I could care less, but Jenn has rubbed off on me type of thing to where she's making me a better person. So I would say just her caring for so much is one of the many things that I like about her.
What do I like most about Alex? I would say I like that you're very carefree and fun-loving, and you don't really care what other people think about you with anything really, where I feel like sometimes I care too much, so you just kind of balance that out with me. And I like that you kind of challenge me sometimes too, which is nice because I think that I can be somewhat challenging myself, so.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful with that white dress on, with that white dress on. You look more beautiful than anyone I know. You
Jen, it's me. We're sitting here at the amphitheater in Cotton Mill doing our recordings. I just wanted to say that we made it. It's our big day. Wouldn't want to be with anybody else. I'm so glad that we're going to spend the rest of our lives together, go through so many more adventures and experiences, and I'm just so happy. So happy. I love you.
Hey babe, I'm just so excited for us, and I'm excited to start our lives together. I just love you more than words can say. It makes me emotional when I think about it, but you are just perfect for me, so I love you. Okay, what would we say to all of our guests?
What do you want to tell people that came to our wedding to celebrate with us?
Thank you for being at our wedding.
Thank you for being at our wedding.
Thank you for
Yeah,
being at
that's
our
cute.
wedding.
And I just think we're just so fortunate. Both of us have such great families, and so we're just so excited to be able to put our families together, and we just thank you so much for coming and celebrating our love for each other.
Yeah, we couldn't feel more blessed to have all of our family and friends here to celebrate with us.